and specifically about money. Now, when it comes to money, before dealing with someone in business, be very clear and upfront about how much your fees are, what are the terms and conditions. A lot of times I've met people, business owners or people who are involved in business transactions where they just say, oh no, it's okay, they don't want to talk about money. They say we'll do our work first, and then after that they start complaining about not being paid. Now, if there is no contract and there's no an agreement, if the person doesn't pay you, you are not legally bound, right? So it's important for you to discuss payment terms up front. You may not have to start work when there's no upfront payment. It is your choice if you decide that there must be some form of payment. Now, if you are involved in a monetary transaction with another person, whether it's a supplier or contractor that you have decided you are going to work with that person, be sure that you pay the person. Now, another thing that I always see also sometimes how people are in business is that they do not fulfill or have integrity with the terms when it comes to business. When the work is being done, they delay payment, they don't pick up phone calls, they don't answer emails, and they do not fulfill their agreement of a business transaction. And that shows the values of the person. Now, if you promise to pay, and it is in the agreement and in the contract, be sure to pay. Now, sometimes you do face situations where you are unable to pay. Be upfront about it. Call the other person and tell the other person, can you please issue a payment plan? I would love to pay you in full, but this is what I would like. I would be able to pay, and I would like to, work on this agreement if that is possible. Be upfront about it, not just assume, talk behind the person's back. And when you do that, it is something that is also reflecting your personality, your personal values. And not many people want to do business with someone who doesn't pays late, or does not talk about money, and is not upfront about how much the costings are, and then they do the work. After that, they bill something that is not agreed upon. So be upfront, and this is something that is really, really basic, especially in business. And this is something that is doing business with love and respect. When you are upfront about the agreement and you have decided, and even if people make a mistake, sometimes people overlook a certain payment or they were busy, it's okay, right? Just make sure that you send reminders or call the person and remind the person to fulfill what was agreed upon. And I tell you, of a person with integrity will really appreciate it when you do that, instead of just keeping quiet and after that, blaming the person for not paying and all that, right? So that also shows the values and integrity of the person who talks bad about others behind their backs. So with that, I hope this helps, and this provide tips for all of you to do business more joyfully, more with love and respect. And that is how we all create abundance and smoothen out all business transactions, all business relationships. And let's all do better in business. Bye. Have a great weekend.